Welcome. This is the daily devotional reading with this book, Inspired Evidence by Bruce Malone and Julie Von Vett. Today's reading is inspired by biology. The humpback whale has bumps on the front edges of its flippers. Common sense tells us that a smooth leading edge is most efficient. This is why swimmers shave their legs and wear tight, slick suits to reduce drag in the water. This is why submarines are designed in a smooth tube-like shape. Smooth skin was the conventional underwater design until engineers actually tested a whale's flipper in a wind tunnel. The smooth flipper behaved like a typical airplane wing, providing lift and propulsion to the whale in the water. Surprisingly, the flippers with bumps, tubercles, were found to have 8% better lift and 32% less drag. It also resisted stalling, drastically losing lift at a 40% steeper wing angle. Why did the bumps on the flipper work so much better? The bumps, tubercles, on the leading edge of the flipper broke up the flow of fluid and forced it into the flooded valleys in between. The fluted valleys in between. This generated eddies, vortices, that kept the flow attached to the top surface of the flipper, thus increasing the lift and resisting stalls. Researchers are now proposing this tubercle design for use on helicopters, propellers, and ship rudders. When we take time to study creatures, we are often surprised by all we learn from the design. We have much to learn from the master designer. It would be foolishness to attribute these intricate design marvels to chance processes such as random mutations guided by natural selection. When we see bumps, tubercles, we know there must be a bump maker, and that is God. That's all. This is the scripture quote of the day, Psalm 22:22. I will declare thy name unto my brethren. In the midst of the congregation will I praise thee. And that is all for the day. There's actually a QR code. I don't know if you guys can scan it if you want, but that's the QR code. What is it for? A video of some sort? I don't know. I need to scan it myself. I just realized it because I record as I read as I record. I record as I read. So basically I'm reading the page with you guys for the first time. Unless I mess up and I have to restart all over. But technically that's what I do. I haven't read the book at all. I just read day by day and I record myself reading. So that's all. Now, time for dinner. I made orange chicken. Let's see how it came out. This is my first attempt. Well, second attempt. The first one I bought pre-made, which doesn't count. And this one I made from scratch. So, that's all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Also, I bought pumpkin spice Glade plugins for the house. And it smells so good. And my son surprised me. He was like, it reminds me of back when I was 9 years old, or actually when he was 8 years old back in Evansville, when we had this and this tree decorated in such and such way, the smell. And I'm like, oh my God, he remembers the scent of that time. And he's right, because I do remember those plugins being used that year during that time. Okay, so I'll explain it a little better. Is because that year I decorated our Christmas tree way back in October because I made a Nightmare Before Christmas themed Christmas tree. So I put up our tree in October. And so since pumpkin spice goes with fall, I always make it scenty according to the season. So that all plugs in together. Why all that was that. Anyhow, and then for Christmas season or the winter, I always use the pine scented Glade plugins because not only does the tree smell like pine, but the plugins give it an extra pine smell, constant smell, scent around the house, and it feels so good, so homey, so Christmassy. I love it. But yeah, that is a great mood setter. I just love scents and candles and stuff like that. Anyhow, that's all. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow in the next devotional reading. Have a great day. Bye.